Reese, what exactly is happening in my universe? You have some explaining to do. Hey guys, DB here, and today we're back with What If Sailor Moon Was in Dragon Ball Z? This is actually my third attempt to record this video because the other camera decided to be stupid. Anyways. So, we are now finished with the boot arc, and we're now just entered the time skip into Dragon Ball Super. And well, let's try and keep this part brief. Goku has since learned instant transmission, thanks to him observing how Supreme Kai did it in the Buu arc. And, yeah, so he's able to, train at King Kai's place whenever he wants to, as well as, yeah, well, there are a couple of mishaps on the way, of course, but he got it in the end. And, well, as for Chibiusa and Gohan, they are married and are more or less settling in Chibiusa's pocket timeline, the future where she's from. But it's okay. They're frequent visitors to everyone else, considering every time they leave, they can be back in mere seconds, you know, time travel. Oh, Beerus is not going to like this. And so, speaking of Beerus, he has since woken up and begun his little rampage and having visions of the Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan God! Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God. And so, he then begins to realize that, that the universe is not at all the same as when he left it. There are extra planets. In fact, it's almost like there's an extra universe within his universe. Whis, what have you let happen while I was going to sleep? And well, with Whis filling him in on everything, including the fact that Frieza did blow up Planet Vegeta like he wanted. And, of course, learning that there are surviving Saiyans. But nothing hit Beerus as more of a surprise when he found out that Frieza was dead. Someone had managed to kill Frieza. I didn't think anyone was as powerful as Frieza. Beerus shows him what transpired, that the Saiyans Goku and Vegeta, along with the Sailor Guardians, were responsible for Frieza's downfall. And that, well, this catches Beerus' curiosity. It's like, well, perhaps these Saiyans know something about the Super Saiyan God. And, well, Whis, of course, informs him that one of them is on King Kai's planet. That would be Goku running laps. And, yeah, the rest of them are on the planet Earth, which is also where the Sailor Guardians are also residing. So, Beerus fancies a road trip, not just to find out about the Super Saiyan God, but who the heck are these Sailor Guardians that Whis keeps babbling about? And, well, so, he pretty much is on his way to King Kai's world, much like in the original, and Goku, of course, has to challenge the mighty Lord Beerus to a fight, which goes pretty much like it does in the original anime. Now, meanwhile, Bulma's birthday cruise has more or less taken off, and, well, after what happened to Goku, Vegeta has been warned that Lord Beerus is on the way, and, yeah, you might want to make sure that nothing makes Beerus mad. And so, with that, Goku is eventually revived. He's trying to do some extra training to try and match Beerus' level, which, quite frankly, isn't working. And so, we get the whole Vegeta and Beerus party fiasco, going much like it did in the original, except that you've got the Sailor Guardians messing things up for Beerus as well. He's especially finding that Sailor Venus very annoying. However, Uranus and Neptune, you can imagine, are really unfriendly towards Whis and Beerus. You know, the whole intruders outside the solar system. So, as far as they're concerned, if Beerus and Whis make one wrong move, they will attack. Oh, big mistake, girls, big mistake. And well, after Majin Buu, yes, because Majin Buu is still alive in this timeline, gets on Beerus' bad side. Me want pudding! All puddings are boos! That angers Beerus to the point that, okay, a fight is breaking down, and pretty much after Buu is pummeled around like a beached volleyball, Neptune and Uranus are the ones next to attack. World shaking! Deep submerge! That's not a bad level of power. Here, try one of mine. And pretty much Uranus and Neptune are sent flying to the other end of the boat. And pretty much everyone else is powering up trying to take on Beerus. And, it's not looking too good for anybody. Much like in the original timeline, and well, it actually gets to the point where Usagi has actually got to step in and use her power of the silver crystal, which Beerus is now having a hard time getting around. What? What kind of insane power is this? Wait! Mind you, if Beerus gave it everything he got, he'd probably break through it, but he's also sort of curious too. Beings this powerful? So you guys are from the universe that's merged into mine. Either way, this planet is doomed. And well, Bulma slaps Beerus in the face like she does in the original, and we get the whole, "My Bulma!" And Vegeta's power, for that brief moment, surpasses even that of Goku's, and he does give Beerus a bit of a fight, until he eventually just overpowers him, and the Sailor Guardians, Mercury, Mars, Venus, and Jupiter try their planetary attack, which does nothing, doesn't even phase Beerus, who's like, that sudden gust of wind, you trying to make me catch a cold? And well, Beerus has basically had enough, and he basically intends to blow up the planet, but this is when Goku shows up with his solution to hopefully Shenron can give Beerus what he wants, this Super Saiyan God. And well, much like in the original, Goku is of course selected to inherit the powers of the Super Saiyan God. And well, this is where Chibiusa, not Videl, reveals to Gohan that she's pregnant with their Quarter Saiyan Silver Millennia child. That's got to be one powerful baby. And so, this transformation with Goku and God Ki is actually a bit more powerful because he's getting a little bit of, whatever the Silver Millennia side of the kid's power is sort of septing through as well. So, the battle between Goku and Beerus is actually a closer one. And Beerus is actually having to try harder, and in fact, Goku ends up forming a really quick spirit bomb, and it's actually to the point where Beerus is actually having to use more like 80% of his power to fight it off. And then, of course, he fires his own devastating attack that nearly destroys the planet. But Goku was able to fight that off too, and pretty much used up all his energy in the process. And, well, Beerus pretends to fall asleep when he was going to destroy the Earth. Luckily for them, Beerus took a liking to the Earth's delicacies and food, the primary reason why Earth is allowed to live. And not only the power of Goku impressed him, but the power of the Sailor Guardians impressed him as well. So, he's quite curious to keep them around. Which one of them will be his true rival? Especially the mysterious power of Sailor Saturn, who did actually manage to surprise Beerus during the battle. So, with that, I think that's where we're going to leave things for at least right now. So, what do you guys think? Did you enjoy this part? How are things going to go now that we're heading pretty close to the resurrection of F Arc? And is there a way we can mix this up so it's a bit more unique to the story? Well, all this and more next time as we continue with What If Sailor Moon Was in Dragon Ball Z?